fires in California, floods in Kerala, typhoons in Japan and China, and hurricanes everywhere. We are almost running out of names for them. All of these natural disasters are linked to deforestation in one way or another. We can thus say that deforestation is a global environmental problem. But I tell you, for forest-dependent communities, it is much more. It immediately threatens their habitat, it reduces family incomes, and lowers the chances of girls getting educated. I imagine that you question the link between girl education and deforestation. Well, let me explain. I want to take you to Cameroon, the country where I'm from, and where deforestation is very obvious. Cameroon, as you can see, is situated around the equator, midway between West and Central Africa. We are in the heart of the Congo Basin. Cameroon is a major producer of tropical timber. There is a tremendous hunger for tropical timber right now, like the ironwood, irokos, mahoganies, azobes, zebra woods, and many others. Others are coming in from all over the world. And in order to meet this demand, every hour, about 30 hectares of forest is cut in Cameroon alone. I come from a place called Donga Mantung in the northwest region of Cameroon. In Donga Mantung, there is the Mbembe Forest Reserve. It was created in 1934. Then it was a jungle with lots of chimpanzees, monkeys, Nile crocodiles, and other amazing wildlife. But between 1994 and 2016, in only 22 years, we lost over 63% of our forest. There has been consequences. Rivers and streams have dried up. Wildlife populations have decreased tremendously. There has been floods and a lot of soil erosion. But beyond natural disasters, social disasters are on the rise. With the forest shrinking, there has been a decrease in women's income because women depend mainly on non-timber forest products like forest spices, fruits, nuts, mushrooms, herbs, and what have you for their livelihoods. And unlike men who bring only up to 50% of their earnings home, women bring in everything they earn. Thus, a reduction in women's income means poverty for the entire family. In my community, the major victim of poverty is the girl child. Because if there is not enough money to pay school fees, parents choose to educate boys, even if they are less intelligent. The question, therefore, is, how did I get here? Well, the only reason why I stand here today and why I'm educated is because I did not have a brother. My parents could not have any other children. They did not have any choice than to send me to school. And that is how I got here. I studied botany at the university, and I later worked in forest conservation. I educated a lot of communities on reforestation, forest regeneration, and together we planted thousands of trees. But not many girls from my community are as lucky. In fact, a few years back, I met girls from my community who at the age of 11 had to do domestic work in order to finance their education. I was sad. I was angry and disappointed, to say the least. But that incident made me realize how lucky I really am to have gotten out of this vicious cycle. That day, the foundation of my project, Ivindia, was laid. Ivindia, I believe personally that the forest can only be protected by people who depend on it for their livelihoods. Let me ask you, what is the worth of 1 hectare of forest? Many people will count the number of trees and calculate the value of the wood. The forest as it is, however, is priceless. It retains water in the ground. It blocks storms. It provides oxygen. It takes away carbon dioxide. It provides a lot of products. It is habitat for flora and fauna. I like to compare the forest in Cameroon to a magical ATM machine that can continuously provide money in the form of fruits, nuts, vegetables, mushrooms, and many more. In fact, there are at least 720 of such products in Cameroon. But for the money to flow, we have to protect the forest. Therefore, Ivindia is going to be taking the people through a 3-step journey in order to let them understand this enormous wealth potential. We are going to be 1, raising awareness, 2, involvement, and 3, engagement. 1, how do we raise awareness? We want to use documentaries, exhibitions, theater, bird watching, forest watch to make the people interested in their community, in their environment. 2, engagement, involvement. Ivindia wants to train 50 mothers between the ages of 16 to 45 every year on how to grow, sustainably harvest, and create value-added forest products. By adding value, they will increase the shelf life so that those women can sell at higher prices when they are out of season. By processing, the price increases 5 to 10-fold. The goal is to get the women, is to increase the income of these women so that they can finance their daughters' education. 3, engagement. The goal is to get the communities to stand and speak up against deforestation, because I think it's about time that the community works with the authority to ensure that policies are implemented. What about the future then? The future of every community lies with its youth. And we agree that young people learn most through games. We have therefore integrated the youth by coming up with a fun game that enables young people to learn about the forest in a fun way. They also get to practice what they have learned. And during inter-village competitions, they present their ideas and products before a jury and win prizes. Prizes include scholarships and seed funding for green businesses. I know that when community effort interacts with nature's unique work over time, every girl will get educated and will all thrive in a healthy ecosystem. Looking forward, 5 years or more from today, this is what you will see. Can you please close your eyes for a minute? Imagine a large stretch of land, 30,000 hectares of tropical forest. See the irokos, the mahoganies, and the bush mangoes thriving together. Shh. Listen to the birds. Streams of sparkling water. Listen to happy chimpanzees. It is a new day. and the children are running to school. The women are rushing to the market and the men going to their farms. Ladies, gentlemen, and others, welcome to my community. Thank you.